Boys, the day of reckoning is finally here. We have been waiting for this for months. I've been getting asked nonstop pretty much every single day, hey, have you got another email from our good pal Dave? No, I hadn't received any further emails from Dave up to this point. And I still haven't. I was kind of sad that I didn't get to hear from my favorite pen pal anymore, but that's not the point of this video. I only got to stream for about 10 minutes before I had to get off to make this video because I was so excited about the announcement. I'll let the clip speak for itself. Wait, are you serious, Mac? Linkman, you're trolling. Please tell me you're not trolling. Please tell me you're not trolling. Please tell me you're not trolling. Hold on. This is very important. I was about to do an intro, but this is very important. New. Court dismisses Destiny 2 cheat seller aimjunkies hacking and DMCA circumvention claims against Bungie. Oh my god. Oh, dude, I have to make a video on this. Maybe I should email Dave. Maybe I should finally email him back. Moreover, May has failed to sufficiently allege that Bungie accessed his personal computer and files without authorization. To support his allegation that Bungie accessed his personal computer, May relies on a document that Bungie purportedly produced during discovery in this matter. May, however, does not explain what document it is or how it evidences 104 instances in which Bungie allegedly accessed his computer without authorization and downloaded his personal information. Oh, that just made my day. That actually just made my day. I was having a shit day. That just made my day. That just made my day. Rolled, bozo. Rolled. And that brings us back here to the position that we started. After being intimidated through multiple emails that I was going to be legally involved somehow in this lawsuit, nothing happened. If you guys didn't catch the past few videos on this, I'll catch you up to speed on the lore. So it initially started out with one video that I made, which was just initially covering the Bungie versus aimjunkies lawsuit, in which Bungie was suing because these people were making cheats for their game and they were having none of it. Bungie has been trying to get rid of cheats for a long time now, so they were really hard pressing all like the cheat developers and sellers to stop it. So I made a video that was very neutral, to make that very clear. I wasn't on anybody's side. I just don't like cheaters in the games that I play. You're a fucking loser if you cheat in video games. I think everybody can agree there. So after the dust had settled in that first lawsuit, aimjunkies actually clapped back at Bungie saying that cheating was not illegal and that they had been developing cheats way before it was in their terms of service to do so, and that cheats actually made the game more popular. Yeah, unironically, they said that. They said that Destiny 2's best months were when their cheats were active in the game. And those were more or less just the side claims that aimjunkies have made against Bungie. Their main claims were that Bungie did two things. Bungie had reverse engineered their cheats so that they no longer worked in Destiny 2. So somebody at Bungie had allegedly purchased these cheats, reverse engineered it so it no longer worked in the game, and by doing so they had apparently broken the rules or whatever when you go and purchase the cheats, that you're not allowed to reverse engineer them. Apparently that's in their agreement before you buy the cheats. And their other main argument is that Bungie had allegedly been spying on this guy named Mr. May's computer, who was allegedly one of the people that was helping develop these cheats for Destiny 2 on the aimjunkies side. Allegedly, Bungie had been spying in places on his PC that were like locked and they shouldn't be able to get into. Obviously turned out to be a bunch of bogus, but these are pretty bold claims to make in a counter lawsuit. And you would think that they wouldn't do so without sufficient evidence. And after I uploaded this first video, I ended up receiving an email with somebody with a Phoenix Digital Group email. And if you don't know, Phoenix Digital Group is directly associated with aimjunkies in this lawsuit. Long story short, they're just interconnected. I had totally thought this email was fake at first, but I was actually able to cross-reference it with one form that I had found on the aimjunkies website. I think it was way back in like 2017. It was a long time ago, in which This guy had made a post and was trying to recruit cheat developers for their website. So after cross-referencing it, it turns out that it's allegedly David Schaefer, who is one of the higher-ups at aimjunkies. The email he sent was very simple, and it reads, look at the bottom of Exhibit B and tell me we don't have them cold. If you're going to report being a homer, don't make it. Being objective does. Dave. So, very simple sentence, being all mighty and cocky, saying that they have the lawsuit in the bag. I made a video talking about this after I found out it was real. I genuinely could not believe that I had gotten emailed by somebody at aimjunkies while they had a lawsuit going on, because it just seems very stupid to be emailing some random YouTuber covering the case, not even being on one side or the other, because you have something legally going on, and you could screw yourself potentially by saying too much. So then I ended up making a second video on this email that Dave had sent me. And in return, literally the next day, he had sent me an even longer email. In this email, he broke down what a homer means, basically call me an idiot, tell me that he has grandchildren my age. Then he goes on to try and prove his case to me. I'm not the court for some reason, trying to explain all this evidence to me on how they have them cold and they got this lawsuit in the bag. And then he ends up calling me a pussy. And there's a reason why this second email is my favorite. There's a line in here that reads, when this is done, I want to see the video of you telling the world you were wrong and you're the pussy. Show me any law in the books that says cheating is illegal, Mr. YouTube Wizard. None except adultery in Texas, LOL. Then he goes on to talk about how I talk a great game like Bungie does, but provides no evidence. It's very ironic because the court case was dismissed because of his lack of evidence. Anyways, he says, you yourself can interpret evidence. We, in fact, talk the game and drop the evidence on the spot. Oh, that's right. And you're neutral and call me a pussy? Not the company that requires you to consent to let them look at anything they like on your computer at any time you play their game. How's your privacy rights doing there, my friend? Read their new limited software license agreement if you think I'm full of shit. The pussies are the ones that agree to it. That's you. Also very ironic because all the consumers that bought the cheats from the website also have to agree to this LSLA before they play the game. So, technically also called all his customers pussies. Let's see how this goes in court. That's ultimately what matters. Enjoy your YouTube ad revenues and newfound fame. It's pocket change compared to the cheat business. All you're doing is sweeping up the crumbs. And then he legally threatened me saying, you know, I'm just effing with you for fun and Bungie will probably subpoena our emails, so enjoy being served. You made them public, not me. Your favorite pussy, Dave. After making a video on that email, I hadn't heard from my favorite pen pal pussy for upwards of a couple months. People coming into my chat every day asking, oh, have you heard from Dave yet? No, I hadn't heard anything from him until this tweet came up today, that the case was dismissed. And I could not explain the bittersweet goodness that I felt inside when I saw that on Twitter. I was never on anybody's side in the first place. But now, after seeing the result of this, I can say that I'm very happy seeing what happened. I got to sit there and watch you throw away your fortunes that you supposedly bragged about to me, pissing it away on lawsuit fees and lawyer fees, whatever you want to call them. The sad reality is there's probably many more fortunes to be made in the cheating business on other games, but it looks like it has come to an end in the Destiny 2 realm for you, Dave. I don't really know what to tell you. I still leave that offer out to you if you want a 1v1. I'll take back what I said about you being a pussy. Let me know. You know where to find me.